Hi everyone, I'm going to quickly go over the stress PowerPoint that I was supposed to show last Thursday. Again, we talked about stress in syllables. When we're talking about word stress, we're talking about words that have two or more syllables. If there are two or more syllables, one of those syllables will be more stress than the others. What does that mean? That syllable will have a longer vowel sound and a clear vowel sound. There are three kinds of syllable stress: stressed, unstressed, and reduced. The first one, stress, means the vowel in that syllable will be very long, very clear, and easy to hear. For example, Canada. You can hear it in the first syllable. Canada. Japan. Japan. China. China. America. America. And England. England. Those syllables that are stressed have really clear vowel sounds. The other two, unstressed and reduced, means that they're shorter. Unstressed means it's still easy to hear, but it's shorter. And then the reduced type is very short, unclear, and hard to hear. We're not going to worry about unstressed, but we will talk about reduced later. Just remember, when we're talking about stressed syllables, we're talking about the vowel length. So that means that the vowel in that stressed syllable will be extra long. Let's talk about these words. Which syllable is stressed? Clinic, clinic. Research, research. Completed, completed. Multnomah, multnomah. Consultation, consultation. Admitting, admitting. Emergency, emergency. Skeletal, skeletal. Internal, internal. Could you hear which syllable was stressed? Let me see if you got it right. So I'm going to pick a red marker and let's underline the stress that you hear in clinic. Would it be the first or second? Clinic. It would be the first. Clinic. How about research? Research. It would be re. This is because this is a noun. There is a verb form, research, but for now, it's just research. Completed. Completed. It would be the second syllable, and plea. Multnomah. Multnomah. Second syllable. Consultation. Consultation. This was that rule that we talked about last week. Before we have the prefix shin, it will always be the syllable before it. Admitting, admitting. Yep, the second one. Emergency, emergency. Second one. Skeletal, skeletal. This one's the first. And internal, internal. Second one. All right, we have that one for you. Now let's look at the next one. Whoa. Sorry there. Let me go ahead and erase all of this. So these were the words that we practiced before, and I will just go ahead and read them really quickly, but you should already know where the stress is at. So we have sofa, around, solution, beautiful, horrible, arrangement, event, oven, painting, arrange, pollution, energy, Ottawa, Atlanta, Brazil, London, England, Berlin, Alberta, Washington. Do you remember when I talked about the schwa? This is the reduced type on word stress. And this is the most popular and common sound in English. Sorry, not popular, but most common sound in English. Every vowel that you hear clearly can always become reduced. So, in the word banana, the other two have been reduced. You cannot hear them clearly and you don't know exactly what vowel sound that is. There is no letter for this sound, but the dictionary symbol for schwa is an upside down E. So if you ever look at a dictionary and you see the strange upside down E, it is not an error. It is because that sound has become reduced. So this is very important to know because you want to be able to know how to reduce sounds and syllables. I know we didn't have time to look at this, but if you look at 1 through 10, it shows you where the schwa should be. So, for example, number 1, travel, travel. Do you notice how the sound is very reduced and you cannot clearly hear the vowel? Pilot, pilot. Ticket, ticket. Pencil, pencil. Advice, advice. This one's really tricky because that first sound, many people might say advice or advice, but it's actually advice, advice. Number 6, Kansas, Kansas. Alaska, Alaska. Nebraska, Nebraska. Canada, Canada. And the last one, which has a lot of schwas in it, America, America. There you go. Those are some of the things that we have learned. I hope you understand. If you have any more questions, please let me know and I can answer them for you.